Primal Bond, Episode 9, Stable for Now. Based on the Primal Bond by Mona Lovegood. Mara woke with sunlight warming her face. And for the first time since the bond formed, her magic didn't feel like a live wire. It was steady, warm, anchored. She sat up slowly, almost afraid to breathe too hard and ruin it. But the calm held, humming through her chest like a quiet note that refused to break. Then she noticed something else. A tug inside the bond, subtle and unmistakable. Not a voice, not a thought, just information. Damian was awake, not in her head, not calling to her, just present. The way you can feel a storm on the horizon before you see the clouds. He was content, a little tired, warm with the afterglow of tension finally easing. And then the sensation shifted, sharper, like a tap on her shoulder. He'd realized she was awake too. Mara blinked at the ceiling.
Oh,
she whispered.
so that's new.
She got dressed fast, still half dazed by how normal her body felt. When she passed the mirror, her cheeks were faintly flushed, eyes bright in a way she didn't fully trust yet. Magic steady in her veins. The bond steady in her bones. She stepped into the kitchen and Damian emerged from the other hallway at the same time. He paused when he saw her. For a beat, neither of them moved. The air held that delicate, awkward weight of we both remember last night, and we are not going to talk about it first.
Morning?
Mara said. Her voice cracked slightly. Damian's usual smirk was softer than normal.
Good morning, little witch.
The bond warmed in response, like it approved of the tone in his voice. Mara's stomach fluttered, and then a sharp knock at the door shattered the moment. Mara's shoulders tensed, Damian's eyes narrowed a fraction. The bond pulsed with a flash of jealousy before he smothered it. Mara felt it anyway. She opened the door. Alex stood there with a bright smile and a small bag. I brought pastries and caffeine. I figured we all needed caffeine. They stepped inside and their eyes scanned Mara's face first, then Damian's. The smile softened into something more focused.
Did something happen last night?
Alex asked. Mara's cheeks heated instantly. Damian coughed, suddenly very interested in the counter.
I knew it.
Alex said, but quickly added,
I'm not mad. I swear. I just thought I'd feel it if something big happened with the bond.
Mara sat down heavily at the table.
It did. And it stabilized.
Alex's expression eased, genuine concern shining through.
Are you okay?
Mara nodded.
Yeah, better than I thought.
Damian crossed his arms and stayed quiet, but his emotions still moved through the bond like warm static, protective, faintly proud, and still irritated that Alex was standing so close. Alex glanced at Mara with that clinical kind of attentiveness they had when they were trying to help.
I can tell you're calmer. Your aura isn't crackling anymore.
Mara blinked.
You can see that?
Alex shrugged with a hint of pride.
I'm good with aura sight. Comes with the whole illusions track major.
Damian muttered under his breath.
Of course they can see it.
Alex ignored him and opened the pastry bag, spreading breakfast across the table like a peace offering.
So,
Alex said carefully.
now what?
Mara hesitated, then said it anyway.
The bond is evolving.
Alex's curiosity sharpened.
How?
Mara swallowed.
I can feel him. His mood. His proximity. It's like having an emotional compass tied to him.
Alex's expression softened.
That must be overwhelming.
A little,
Mara admitted quietly.
but not bad.
Alex nodded like they were filing that away. Then gently,
So, we need a plan. If intimacy stabilizes things, then we figure out what you do when the bond flares.
Mara nearly choked on a bite of pastry.
Alex,
I meant emotionally.
Alex said fast, flustered.
Not anything more. Unless you wanted that, which I'm not assuming.
Damian's jaw flexed. The bond pulsed again, sharp and hot. Mara's breath hitched. She could feel Damian realize she felt it too. Alex watched, eyes narrowing slightly, too perceptive for their own good.
Mara,
Alex said softly, steady and careful.
whatever happened last night, it changed things. I can feel that much.
Mara opened her mouth, but nothing came out. Not because she didn't trust Alex, because she didn't have words that wouldn't make everything worse. Alex set their hands on the table, grounding themselves.
I want you to know I meant what I said. I'm here for you. If you ever need help stabilizing the bond again, emotionally or magically, I'm willing.
Damian looked away. His protective instinct flared through the bond like a shield snapping into place. Alex lifted a hand quickly.
I'm not trying to replace him or compete. I just don't want you to go through this alone.
Mara managed a small, grateful smile.
Thank you. Really.
Damian finally spoke, low and restrained.
We appreciate the offer.
Alex blinked, surprised.
But
Damian added quietly.
the bond reacts strongly to you as well. It might get complicated.
Alex's cheeks warmed.
Complicated isn't always bad.
Damian's stare held for a long moment, unreadable, and Mara felt it deep in her chest. The bond wasn't only stabilizing, it was stretching, widening, making room for new threads, new pressure points, new danger. It was becoming something bigger than she understood. Later, the three of them walked across campus with the morning crowd. The day felt almost normal from a distance. Students laughing, spells flickering harmlessly in practice circles, books floating at shoulder height like obedient birds. Damian's masking spell still held, human enough to blend in, close enough to Mara that the bond kept humming in the background like quiet music. They reached Applied Conjuration. The building's stone facade shimmered faintly, ethereum crystals pulsing like a heartbeat. Mara tried to tell herself, normal class, normal lesson, nothing dramatic. Applied Conjuration started normally enough, which should have been her first warning. Professor Eridine strode in, robes snapping behind her.
Today we work on minor constructs, practice control and precision. Nothing dangerous unless you're foolish.
Her gaze flicked toward Vivian for a beat too long. Vivian smiled sweetly. Mara's stomach sank. Students paired up. Mara and Alex took a station near the back. Damian lingered at the far wall, arms crossed, watching like he didn't trust the room to behave. Everything was fine for about 12 seconds. Then, Vivian's voice rang out, far too innocent.
Oops.
Mara stiffened. What did she do? Alex didn't look surprised. Something stupid. Vivian stepped back from her desk as a small wooden box began to rattle violently. The sound echoed through the classroom, drawing eyes, drawing whispers.
Professor,
Vivian called theatrically. I think something's wrong. It's doing a thing. Eridine's eyes narrowed.
Vivian, what did you summon?
I didn't.
Vivian insisted, panic leaking in as the box shook harder.
It just opened on its own.
Mara's voice came out sharper than she meant.
You never can just follow the rules, can you?
Vivian shot her a glare.
You think I wanted this? Maybe if you weren't so busy sulking.
Enough.
Professor Eridine snapped.
Both of you, focus on the box.
The box exploded outward in a shower of splintered wood and arcs of energy. The room erupted. A furry creature shot out with a shriek, scampering across desks, knocking books and tools into the air. It spat little arcs of static that made students scream and jump back.
Vivian,
Eridine's voice cut through the chaos.
that is a thunder-imp. What were you thinking?
I thought it would prove something.
Vivian shouted back, eyes glittering with reckless delight. Of course she did. The thunder-imp zipped across the room like a demonic squirrel made of lightning and darted straight toward Damian. Damian tensed instinctively. The bond reacted, sending a jolt of urgency through Mara's chest, and Vivian's expression sharpened with ugly triumph.
There!
Vivian snapped, pointing.
It's reacting to him. I knew something was off.
Students screamed and scattered. A shield spell ricocheted off a wall and slammed into a desk with a crash. The imp darted under desks, between ankles, leaving electric blue sparks in its wake.
Mara,
Damian's voice cut through the chaos.
stay close. We need to contain this.
But Mara couldn't move. The panic hit her magic like a hammer. The bond shuddered violently, and the first burst of uncontrolled magic shot from her palms, cracking through the air like raw lightning. Students ducked. Someone shouted. Mara stared at her hands, dread flooding in.
Oh no, she whispered. Not again.
Another burst snapped out, exploding harmlessly against the wall, loud enough to feel like an alarm inside her skull.
Mara, you're destabilizing.
Alex said urgently, grabbing her wrist.
We need to get you out of here.
I can't.
Mara stammered, eyes searching for Damian through the chaos.
Damian.
He's stuck. Come on.
Alex pulled her toward the back door. Mara fought it for half a second, twisting back. Desperate.
Damian.
She shouted. Damian tried to push through the crowd, but a table overturned between them, blocking his path. His frustration flared across the bond like heat.
Alex,
Damian shouted, fierce and urgent.
get her out.
I know.
Alex yelled back, dragging Mara into the hallway. Mara felt the bond stretch taut, like a thread pulled too tight. It hurt. It scared her.
Damian.
She cried again, voice breaking. But Alex pulled her harder, and the classroom door slammed behind them, muffling screams and crackling magic. Mara stumbled in the hallway, shaking, her magic still buzzing at her fingertips.
What if he can't get to us?
She breathed. Silence hit like a wall. Mara leaned against the door, chest heaving, bond straining and flickering like a candle in wind. Outside, chaos echoed faintly through stone. Inside, Mara could only feel the distance and the terrifying question forming in her throat.
What if he can't get to us?